On the morning of the 30th of June, 1908, the sky above Siberia caught fire. A wall of light. A wave of heat. A sound heard hundreds of kilometers away. And then, nothing fell to the ground. It happened above a forest in central Siberia, near a river called the Podkamennaya Tunguska. This is one of the emptiest places on earth: swamp, pine and larch, and almost nobody. About 65 kilometers to the south stood a small trading post called Vanavara. A man named Semenov was sitting outside a house there that morning, facing north. He later said the sky split in two, and fire filled the whole northern side above the forest. The heat grew so strong that he thought his own shirt was burning. Then the sky closed. A sound like heavy guns rolled over him, and a shock wave threw him several meters. A shock wave is a wall of air pushed outward by an explosion. Windows broke in settlements far away. People were knocked off their feet. Further north, herders were thrown out of their tents while they slept, and many of their reindeer were killed. Did anyone die? Reports exist, but they are uncertain and they disagree. Some accounts say nobody at all. Others speak of 2 or 3 people. Nobody can say for certain. Whatever happened there flattened the forest across roughly 2,000 square kilometers. Around 80 million trees went down. And yet no scientist would stand in that forest for 19 years. The world did notice, but at a distance. Instruments across Europe recorded the shaking ground. In Britain, machines that measure air pressure drew a strange wave passing over the country. Then came the nights. For several nights afterwards, the skies over Europe and Western Russia glowed. In some places people could read at midnight, outdoors, with no lamp at all. But nobody went to look. Siberia was enormous and had no roads, and Russia was falling into war and revolution. The forest kept what had happened to itself. The man who finally went was Leonid Kulik, a Russian scientist who studied meteorites. He was certain a great mass of iron had struck the ground, and he meant to find it. He tried in 1921 and could not get close. An expedition is a long, organized journey made to explore or study a place. His would take him years. In 1927 he reached it at last. What he found stopped him. Dead trees, lying flat, hour after hour, stretching further than he could walk in a day. The fallen trunks pointed outward, away from one central area, like grass pressed down by an enormous hand. Seen from above, the pattern spread out like the wings of a butterfly. And at the epicenter, the point directly below an explosion, the trees were still standing. Upright, but bare. No branches, no bark, burned black. Whatever did this had come from above. Kulik looked for a crater. A crater is the hole left when something strikes the ground hard. He came back again and again, and drained a bog he believed was one. At the bottom lay an old tree stump. It was not a crater. He found no crater anywhere, and no piece of the object itself. Nobody has confidently found one since. The reason, most scientists now think, is that nothing landed. The object exploded in the air, perhaps 5 to 10 kilometers above the forest. That is called an air burst. It was most likely a stony asteroid, or possibly a fragment of a comet. Estimates of its width vary, some say 40 meters, some say 80. Heat and pressure tore it apart. How powerful was it? Be careful here. Older books give very large numbers. Modern estimates range from about 3 megatons of explosive to as much as 50. No one is certain. A small lake nearby, Lake Chico, has been offered as a crater from a fragment. That idea is disputed. Disputed means experts do not agree. Mud from its bed suggests it is far older. You will also meet far stranger explanations. None has any evidence behind it. The true story is strange enough: no crater, no fragment, and 80 million trees on the ground. It remains the largest event of its kind in recorded history, and it is still not fully explained. If this stretched your English, stay with the channel. Next time, a woman found dead in Norway, whose name nobody could ever discover.